Hi guys, Patty here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about deodorant, especially this one right here, Schmidt's Lavender and Sage. But first, okay, so I originally was using Tom's natural deodorant, but it wasn't lasting all day, so then I just said forget it. I'm not going to use this because I need it to last all day, especially working at the hospital. So then I switched back over to Secret. But a friend of mine and coworker, Christina, had mentioned that she uses Schmidt's lavender and sage, and she loves it. So I was like, "What? Tell me about this deodorant." So here, I'll show you right here. Let me get it up close so you can see it. Okay, so here you can see it is Schmidt's Lavender and Sage. There's no aluminum, no propylene glycol, no artificial fragrances. It's a natural deodorant. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. That's kind of the consistency there. So if I was to rub it on my hand, I mean, you're not really seeing any of it there. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I mean, you gotta like lavender, you gotta like sage, that type of thing, but it smells good. Okay, so anyway, so why do I use a natural deodorant over just a conventional deodorant? So one of the big things here is the aluminum, and so I started to research it because if I'm going to switch over, I'm not going to switch over just because it says natural. I mean, I got to understand why I'm doing it. So one of the reasons I'm doing it is because of the aluminum. Now we can go into the propylene glycol, but that is a whole nother video in itself, so I'm going to just stick with the aluminum right now. But so I started researching some of this stuff, and a couple of the things I found. So in the journal Biomedical and Pharmacotherapy journal, published in 2016, they found that aluminum is considered as a well-established neurotoxin, and there's a link between the exposure and development of neurodegenerative diseases such as ALS, Alzheimer's, dementia, Gulf War syndrome, and Parkinson's, and aluminum. So you can go, I'll have all of the journals listed in the About section of my YouTube channel at the end on this video. So you can link to those to see for yourself and read the journal article. But these are well-established medical journals. So the second one was the Biological Trace Element Research Journal, also published in 2016. Theirs coincides with the Biomedical and Pharmacotherapy journal. But here's what they say. Evidence suggests involvement of aluminum in a variety of neurodegenerative disorders, including Alzheimer's. So Alzheimer's is something that is an issue in our family. So for me, personally, I don't want to take that risk. My son also has autism, so again, there's a brain thing going on there. So I don't want to take the risk. I don't want the aluminum. Also, in our family, we just don't detox very well. So our detox pathways are compromised, and therefore I don't want aluminum building up in my system and then not be able to detox that out very well. So that's my other reason. And when I started doing more research to figure out, I mean, are we getting aluminum? Is the aluminum only coming from the deodorant? Because if that's the case, then obviously I'm going to be able to detox that out. But if you look, there's aluminum in so many different other places, which is the problem. So, for example, if you take antacids, antacids contain 300 to 600 milligrams of aluminum hydroxide. 1 tablet of buffered aspirin also may contain 10 to 20 milligrams of aluminum. Baking powders also contain aluminum unless you specifically get a baking powder that's aluminum free. Aluminum powder is used as a colorant in many different cosmetics, mainly in like nail polish, eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip gloss. So something you have to look into. It's also in cookware. So you're still getting aluminum and water. It's also in water. And I'll put this at the bottom of in the about section so that you can see where this is all coming from. But Wellness Mama also is a nice website because she really thoroughly researches all this and discusses that. So for me personally, I don't want the aluminum in products. If I can reduce that amount, I'm going to, and thus the natural deodorant that smells so yummy. Well, I'm not going to eat it, obviously, but I like the smell of lavender and sage put together. Works for me. This one lasts all day long, so I'm sticking with it. Thank you, Christina, for introducing me to it. Love it. All right, so reduce the aluminum. No, just joking. All right, see you later.